Hey Vibe Tribe, I'm going to talk today a little bit about breaking in a Manduka mat. For those of you who've made the choice to get a Manduka mat, you've made a great choice. It's known as the Rolls Royce of yoga mats. And one of the reasons it's known as the Rolls Royce of yoga mats is that it'll actually, a Manduka mat should last you your entire life. So on the Manduka Pros, there's actually a lifetime warranty. Any issues you have, they will absolutely take care of them. It's an incredible mat, and it's a great thing for us around the studio because it doesn't leave those little mat crumbs that some of you like to leave as your mat crumble up. So we're always happy when we see Mandukas as well. The process of breaking in a Manduka mat is super simple. There's three steps that people kind of always talk about, but we found there's actually a really important order to get the best break in for your mat. So the 3 steps are practicing on your mat, rubbing your mat with salt, and then also putting your mat out in the sun. We've actually found that the process, the way that you get the best break in is you put your mat out in the sun first, and that allows all of the kind of production quality of the mat to soak out. Allow your mat to sit in the sun. We've had our mat here sitting in the sun for about an hour or so. I would leave it maybe a little longer. We've done some breaking in on this mat. And then the next process, after you feel like you've had the mat in a nice sun bath, is to do a nice salt rub. So we're going to use a really nice, really coarse French sea salt here. And we're going to add just a little bit of water to my hands. And then we're going to use that coarseness of the salt to really go the full width and full length of the mat. Give it a really nice scrub down. It's almost like we're giving the mat a facial here. Really work that in. You may want to add a little more salt. You're going to wash the salt off at the end, so you can't really put too much salt on. You also don't want to waste salt. Salt's delicious. Once you feel like you've kind of given the full mat a really nice rub down, I would rub both across and the length of the mat. Then we'll just take out a hose, wash it down, get the mat nice and clean. Once it dries, it's ready to practice. Now the more you practice after you put it in the sun, after you get it a salt rub, the more it's going to break in. As you use your Manduka mat, it's going to get better and better. But right now, after this process, it's ready to go. You're going to love your mat. Thank you guys. Look forward to seeing you in the studio soon.